I know you used to work with Wallo and Gilly, right?
Yes, I
You used to
did.
do a lot of work with them.
Not a lot. But I did
Well,
when I was with
doing
the
something
gang.
to somebody could be a lot.
Yeah, well, it
You
was
know what I'm saying?
there.
Time is a lot for me.
Yeah,
I
for
don't give a fuck
sure.
if I spend 5 minutes. That's a
sure.
lot.
And I worked with them niggas in the
That's a
pandemic
lot,
when
nigga.
you wasn't allowed to go outside. I worked on Men Out of a Game when you weren't supposed to be outside. We wasn't even supposed to be doing that. Remember, because you couldn't even be in a room with more than such and such people. Yeah, but I did Men Out of a Game for like 3 months. And mind you, they had put it on. I'm real close with Gilly's sister because Philly's small. We from North Philly and we Muslim. So I'm close with Gilly's sister. And she was like, bitch, because she would always say, go live with him. Y'all funny. You and my brother go live with him. And Gilly has been a celebrity in Philadelphia since I was 13. So I was like, fuck no, I'm not going live with that loud ass bald head nigga. So she like, she hit me. She like, they just said make a video why you should be on When I Was with the Gang. They had just lost one of the hosts, and tell them why they should pick you. So they did one girl. She posted a video, and then I posted mine. My video got more likes and views than any other video on the Million Hours with the Gang page. So Gilly hit me like 12 a.m. and was like, yo, you want to pull up tomorrow? I'm like, bet. So I come. He like, we just doing tryouts. We do the first episode. We get through it. Niggas cracking up in here. Wallo jump off his feet. That's it. She the one, cuz. She that one. Gilly looked at that nigga like, yo, if looks get killed, like, sit the fuck down, nigga. Don't let her know we like her, you know? That day, we filmed 3 episodes. And then we did that for like 3 months. And then they just stopped speaking to me. Yeah.
There's no, I never gave you no explanation.
Took me out the good morning group text. You know, everybody be like, good morning, y'all. I ain't getting no good morning.
You know, you ain't even got to say if there was, what it was, if there was an explanation, but do you feel like they gave you an explanation to it?
Nigga, they ghosted me. They stopped speaking to me. And honestly, like, at first, because number one, I'm new to this. So I was already, bro, when Million Hours Worth Game called me, I had been doing this comedian shit for 6 months. What was it, like 6, 7 months or something? I went viral. I prayed. I was like, God, please give me a sign. I got this square ass nigga. He bought me this big ass house. I'm thinking I'm up. I made it. My aunt's coming from North Philly. Oh, this house beautiful. He got a good man. Don't leave him. But I felt empty, Laura. I felt like I ain't have shit. And I felt weird about it. And I wasn't breaking the law. So I'm thinking magically my life is going to be, and that's good for people at home because it's like you swear it's that one thing you missing. Child, you get that and you remember it's 10 more things that you want. But I prayed. I'm like, God, if it's a reason why I'm funny, if I'm really that funny, can you please give me a sign and tell me so I can know what to do? Because all I ever knew to do was street shit. You know what I mean? It was probably 11 a.m. I pray. I'm like, God, just give me a sign, right? I put out 2 videos, 11:45. I'll never forget. My memory is fucked up, but this was a big deal in my life. Like 11:45, I put it on Twitter, Instagram, regular shit, but I had never tried Facebook. I get on Facebook. I don't want that. I want some of the extra ice, though.
What you want?
I want the extra ice. Okay.
That's where we're going to bump heads at.
I made some.
Hey,
I made some, though.
Ice.
No, I made some ice, though.
No ice.
When we was standing there, I made ice.
It wasn't ready yet.
Listen, so boom. For real, for y'all make me lose my story. So,
all right.
I pray. I put the video out, but I had never did Facebook. So I'm like, fuck it, I throw it on Facebook. Bro, my first video ever on Facebook. Guess how many views I got? Guess. Come on, Lord, give me a good guess. 3.5 million. First try.
Whoa.
And that was the sign.
Was it, because I got to know, right? Was it the
He said, whoa.
Why you being weird to me?
Fuck no.
I liked it that one.
That was like way years later. I'm sure you like that one. Everyone liked that one.
Fresh, ready. I said, I told you.
I know. And that's why I had my red nails too. My dick sucking nails.
I was like, man, I would have had her motherfucking ass.
And my dick suck nails.
You did.
So listen.
Would have met her, church.
So listen. So in my mind, right? Because I'm a street bitch. I'm a hustler. I said, wait a minute. They think I'm a comedian. I'm ready. So a nigga called me. He like, yo, you ever do stand up? Thank you, baby. I'm like, yeah, I do stand up all the time, bro. Never did it. So
that's that East Coast shit to me. I swear to God.
Never did it.
Hey, I swear, homie, and I've said this shit before, and I love East Coast people. Don't get it fucked up. But I be noticing it's like, y'all do everything better. It doesn't matter. Even if you ain't never did it before in your life. Hell yeah, I can do it. That shit hella easy.
Oh, God. Listen, so
that shit easy as hell.
So boom. So I'm top deleted. I've been deleted more than anybody in the world. So they delete my page. So I had posted on my page like I'm doing stand up. Y'all catch it. They delete the page, but in my mind I'm thinking, fuck it. Nobody won't know I did it. So if I fuck up, Nobody will see
It's
it.
worth a try. I ain't saying it's fucked up or it's bad.
Bro.
Like, you gotta try. Like, nigga, what's the worst they gonna say?
What's the worst they gonna do, right? So I come, I do it, I get off the stage. Mind you, I'm killing. First thing I say, some bullshit about I lost something in my pocket. They laugh. I'm thinking I ain't even playing. I'm not even telling jokes. Whatever. It's sweet. 14 minutes. I never forget this shit. Bitch pass out in the back off Zanny. She fall down. Everybody look at her. I sneak off the stage. When I get off the stage, somebody whisper, "Can I take a picture?" I say, "Yeah, let's go right here." The promoter comes out and says, "Listen, can you please stop taking pictures? Because there's nobody else for nobody to tell jokes to. Everybody came for me. I sold it out. It was me." So when I go, now the comics, the headliners, everybody else, they don't have nobody to tell jokes to because they all out front trying to take pictures. I had to come back in and sit down in the seat. Nobody said the whole show, they had to stop it. Every motherfucker in there bought a ticket for me. The promoter hit me a day later, gave me a couple dollars. Like, I gotta pay you something, bro. You sold it out. It was you. They all came for you. We ain't had nobody tell jokes to. And after that, I'm like, all right, I'm a comic. That was December. By that May, I was on Men Other Again. It was that fast. Like, I became an entertainer in front of niggas' eyes. I had never done half that shit.
Because you popping right now.
Listen.
And you have also the Don't Call Me White Girl podcast, correct? That's what you call it.
Yep. But my first podcast, I shot it in the hood. And it was dangerous as fuck, and nobody watched it, but me and my cousins.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you still cutting it on breakbeat, or are you doing your own?
No, we doing it with breakbeat. This podcast is with
cool.
breakbeat.
That's what I say. That shit's cool.
I mean, we started.
I like the look of it. I just had to ask because it seems so organic when me and you sat down, which is coming out soon, by the way. Mm-hmm. You know, I went on Don't Call Me White Girl podcast.
Yeah, great time. Longest episode I ever shot.
Hey, and it just felt, but it was easy.
Yeah, it was good.
This shit easy. Yeah. I told you I was gonna take care of it.
Bro, I don't know if people know how this happened. Let me tell you how this happened. I do Adam Show 2021. And that was a whole new, for the love of God, I called the nigga Adam Jumper the whole episode. Hey, Adam Jumper. Hey, Adam. Didn't know the nigga did porn, nothing. Made a friend. That's my dog now. Fuck with Adam. We do the show. In the comments, because of course I never look at comments, but I'm looking because this is not my viewers. This is all new people. Probably, I'm going to say 70, 80%. She needs to meet Sharp. And I Google Sharp. That's how it happened. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to meet him. Like, I literally watched it, Soft Underbelly, and watched it like the whole thing. And then the second thought I thought was, we gonna rumble. We gonna rumble. That's why they want to see us. They think we gonna rumble.
You know what's so cold? It fuck them up though when like I sit down with people like you. I've talked to obviously Don't Call Me White Girl. I've talked to Brittany Renner. You know, I've talked to these women and we always hit it off. Like Brittany Renner said, I feel like I've known you forever, Sharp. Mm-hmm. I said, like, I just feel like I've known him. Yeah, she's like, I feel like I've known you forever. Like, because I'm bringing it thorough, man. Like, I don't be on no bullshit. And to be real with you, what I want to tell you is you need to come down here and come do some work with me. I'm looking for a co-host for the Sharp Tank.
That shit'll be crazy.
Female, preferably. You know, but even if I gotta do it by myself, shit, I'm always gonna rock on it. And maybe me and you, we can do something else on the side and get it going.
We doing something. We have to. It's too
we
easy.
We can merge something to make something new.
East Coast, West Coast, we just merged so well.
I've been wanting to work with you. And the couple times that I've gotten to, just to be able to sit down with you, it's been great. So, hey, man, let's make some money.
Listen, I'm with it. I'm down.
Let's make some money.
I'm down.
Man.
Back to the...
I just had to document that because I know from this day forward it's going to change for you. So you can go back and look on this video and be like, damn,
this
Sharp,
where it started.
You told me, nigga.
Yeah.
You told me right there on the interview.
You did. What was the other question you asked about working with Gilly and Wallo?
I just wanted to know if, like, y'all are still, you know, cool today. Y'all talk today. Is everything straight?
I'm going to say this. I was so new in this shit, I didn't realize about bigger brands. $1 Million Worth of Game as a brand was so fucking big that after I did it for a year straight, people said, what happened with Gil and Wallo? What was it? And I never spoke on nothing. Gil and Wallo have had a couple different hosts that go on these smear campaigns for weeks and do interviews and shit.
I've seen it firsthand.
I'm sure. And that's the thing.
I've seen it happen where people just go on smear campaigns.
Oh
and
my
do shit.
God.
Like, I've seen that, like where they'll leave a company, go fucking crazy.
Listen, make this clear so y'all can hear it clearly. If I caught Gil stealing out of my pocketbook, and if Wallo punched me in my face, you would never know that. I am thorough for real. Let me show you how to Dougie. Let me teach you how to walk.
It's locker room talk.
Baby.
You don't take it outside of it. And that's just game. I was taught, man, just doing business. Anything else is gonna seem emotional.
And it's fucking proof because me and him are from opposite sides of the world, and that's an automatic. You keep your fucking mouth shut. Did shit happen? Of course. Did I feel done dirty? Of course. I ain't tell a soul. Every motherfucking interview I did, I said, them niggas my brothers, I love them niggas, whether I meant it or not. Now you talking about full circle, we in 2023, Wallo has probably made me over $50,000.
All I can say is to you from that one,
he missed that one. He went
You
right
too.
over his head.
You too.
You heard what I'm
For real.
saying?
I heard what you said. Made you a 50 piece.
Yeah, at
You know what I'm
least.
saying?
And this
At
is from
least.
just
And this is
dropping
the
my names.
aftershock. This is the aftershock of it. I
But
get
and
it.
then
Trust
we're
me.
gonna be all the way clear. He called and he cleared things up. You know what I mean? Like a man do. He righted wrongs. You know what I mean? And the thing about it was when he did call,
Wallo called you.
Wallo called, of course.
Wallo my nigga.
Yeah, Wallow's a solid,
That's
thorough nigga.
my nigga right there.
Wallow's a solid, thorough nigga. And it's like,
no matter what.
when he did call, and that was this year, I think the beginning of this year or the end of last year, righted the wrongs. You can say what you want, but then to get a call and another call with jobs, and I know it's him. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my brother now. That's my brother. Like, you know what I mean? Because you could say, I'm sorry, I'm not bad, da-da-da. Because that's the thing about it, and I want to clear this up. Somebody, you feel like, oh, you apology, owe you something, and what niggas say now? The respect gotta equal the disrespect. So since you disrespect me on social media, you need to apologize on social media. You disrespect me on your album, you need to apologize on the album. No. I'm a real nigga. If you make that shit right, then it's just right. It ain't even a story to tell on it. It's just right. And that's why today it's like, yeah, that's my nigga, that's my brother. But if I hated and wanted to kill him, y'all wouldn't know that. I'm not corny like that. And Wallo said, yo, you the only motherfucker I worked with and you ain't had nothing to say after you's a real bitch. And I said, this is who I am. And this is years later. We worked together in
Because
2020.
I'm going to tell you this, and I've said this shit before. I don't think I've put it on air, but I want to share it. If you, let's just say, and I'm speaking in general, if you go, let's say you want to work for other companies, you want to be a part of other bigger brands,
Yeah.
you never bash the one that you left because guess what? Those other companies are going to see how you leave. They're not going to see how you came. They don't give a fuck about that.
Right.
They're going to watch how you leave because a lot of times business can come to an end.
Yeah, it's just a part of it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a part of it, homie.
Yeah.
There's no need to get emotional. There's no need to go crazy and go haywire because it's gonna brand you a certain way.
But this where you wrong. You can go crazy and haywire and all that, right?
But do that shit on the back
Put
end,
it in
nigga,
the
behind
pillow.
this fucking curtain.
Put it in the
Don't
pillow.
do that shit. Don't do that shit on Front Street because you know what it does? It makes an asshole out of everybody.
Yeah. Put it on.
That's the fuck it does.
Put it in the pillow is a jail term. You fucking go in your room and you fucking cry on your bunk late. You don't even want your Sully to hear that shit. And then you wake up and you fucking shake it off. I ain't never cried in prison. I ain't never let no bitch see me weak. I ain't never cried for no fucking judge. But I've cried in the shower, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the difference. I'm a real nigga. It's men out here that will prop the camera up and scream at the camera about another nigga fucking up your opportunity. You a man. You got fucking balls and you acting like this man stopped your bag. Man, I'd have ran that shit up so fast, I would have knocked that nigga in the head with my new bag before I'm gonna get online and cry. And let's be clear. A bitch was getting jobs before he made the call. But the call added icing to the fucking cake, and I appreciate it. I did Roots Picnic, which is a huge picnic in Philadelphia every year.
It's live.
Wallo got on the stage and really spoke to me in front of 1,000 people like, I love you. This is the real bitch. This that bitch that you support. This the one you show love. You understand what I'm saying? And they have turned that shit into $1 billion brand. How can you hate on that?
Man, being some of his conversations have really, he helps put some shit into perspective. I fuck with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he really rock with me. I ran into him a couple weeks ago. We was both shopping in the store in the Wind. And while he had walked up, he had said some funny shit. Man, who was this? And I turn around and it's him. He always a solid nigga. I think he always tries to keep the relationship good because he know real motherfuckers know you still might have to run into that person one day. You can't always run from it. Like you're gonna run into people naturally. Yeah. Whether you like it or not.
All right, so you see it. We just hit 500K. And you know what that means? That means you gotta subscribe and get us to 600K because we are dangerously close to 666K.